Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how much chaos, see who's battling, see who gets damage. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting indeed. Yeah, I don't either. Just hit your Xbox button and then go back off it. Yeah. It is Terran. Yep. Oh. Oh, okay. Oof. Yep. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Nicely. Oh. Oh, he hits a barrier. He's still carrying on. He has, yeah. Oh, we've got a Williams off. Who's that? Jamie the G. He went off where Rosberg went off. Down to Rosberg. Yes, exactly. Yep. 10-7. Not bad at all. Got a Turk, I think. Yep, so 13-2. Buttons out on the mediums, so that should be, yeah, interesting to see that. I think he's missing an end plate actually, so that won't be the best. He is. He's missing his front right end plate. Here comes Proven. 11-8, second place, not bad. And it's a Turk. 13 dead, fourth place. Oh, Hendo, oh, he just hit the wall there. I think it's missing. Oh, fast go, 5 place grid penalty. Collision with ERN Proven. Oh, yeah, we nearly had Show Wolf there blocking Jamie. That was very close. Or Jaff, sorry. Not easy in the final sector to get out of the way. Second place, 11.5. Oh, yes. Quite possibly, yes. Oh no, it's on an outlap. Redman. 12.7 for Redman. Oh, yes, it's all. Yeah, purple sector. Clean run. 11 dead. Yeah. Oh, who's that? Oh, we've got Jamie the G in the wall just before the tunnel. He's getting away, but he may have more wind damage. We've got Big G on our lap. Oh, Big G hit the wall. Oh no, careful. It's a purple sector, but he's invalidated. Oh, dear. Yeah, that was quite a, yeah. Thing. Oh, what was that? Oh, we got ERN hit the wall there. Yep. Oh, we got Button in the wall. Start the tunnel. He just got away with that, I think, though. But yeah, hasn't got any damage, so I think it's luckily. Oh, Ellis. Oof. Got recoil on a lap as well. Aren't on a lap. Oh, not scoped. Oh, we got a. There's a red car just before the tunnel. I can't see who it is because Big G's in the pits and Redmond's in the pits. Oh, it must be fast scoped. Yeah, he crashed out, I think. Yeah, good luck from Wispy. Oh, yeah, proven. Yeah, it's tricky. Mr. Onto the podium. Yeah. Sorry. That wall sticks out. It's tricky, that wall sticks out. If you just clip it, it spins you around. It's so easy. But, yeah. Well, we got Meadow as well off it. He's done a Rosberg as well. That corner's attracting a lot of attention by the looks of it. Maybe people finding that one a bit tricky. Dame's on a lap right now. All purple. He's up 3.5 temps, his Dame. Yeah, definitely he will. There he goes, 10-1. Provisional pole. Very nice lap, yeah. Got proven. Oh, was that purple? Not sure if that was a purple. Proven. You're improved. Yeah. E5. No, if he's backed out of that one. Meadow on a lap. Did you include your audio, sir? Oh dear. Did 4 errors on commentary. Ooh. I've just seen the weather report for the release in the stream chat. That's alright, very interesting. Oh, Stocky nearly lost it down final corner. Oof, he does improve. I can also hear myself, Matty. So I don't know if they can hear that, but yeah. On a lap. Got Wispy on a lap. He's getting slightly held up by Stocky, but oh yeah, that is not good from Stocky. He really stopped Wispy there. He really held him up there. That's probably going to be probably is a penalty. Who have we got? Missed. You've done a me from Spain. I did that actually. Oh, Button hits the wall at Swinbull Chicane. Didn't validate, but he's backed out of that one as well. Who have we got next? We have Redmond next. Oh no, he's out of fuel, which is always good to see. Williams. Jaff's on an outlap. Another Ferrari. That'll be Big G. Oh, a lot of understeer. Oh, Terran has spun it for turn 1. That's going to be obstruction. Oh, the McLaren's just managed to go around him.
Okay, if anyone is in the chat, just let me know if you can hear me.
Wispy, is he on a lap? Wispy is on a lap. He's going quicker as well. This is going to be close.
Okay. So I am now live. 10 minutes
Wispy goes for the line.
I apologise. Slight issue
Wispy goes pole
with the sound. So, Wispy,
109.7.
109.7, yes.
Very good lap. Very fast lap.
Cracking lap from Wispy. That would have matched 2nd, 3rd and 4th place in Division 3 yesterday, who were all in the 109.7s. I will try and catch up with what I said earlier on. I can tell them what I did now. From last time I streamed, I had my mic on mute on Twitch, just because I didn't like to hear myself. I was streaming myself. Didn't realise that would carry over when I logged into ERN. It did. So it was all my fault. It's nothing to do with Twitch. It's not a game issue. It's not a Cody's issue. It's a Massey issue. So let's see who we can go on board with. See if anyone is left on a lap. Stocky's had his... I've just got Stocky hitting the wall. Every time I go on board with Stocky's had an issue.
Yeah, we've got Jaff on a lap, but I think he's not going quicker. Maybe Redman. No, he's on an out lap.
Redman. I've got
Or
8
Ellis
turkeys.
cutting chicane there. I think that was a mistake by Ellis, but...
Big G has retired from the session in the pits, I think. Yeah.
Buttons on the
So
lap.
let's go on board with A-Turk then. So A-Turk then coming around. The simple section gets very close to the wall. He's going to need to find a couple of tenths to move himself at least one position. Final 2 runs deep. He's missing an end plate.
Yeah, he ran out of ERS very early as well.
Doesn't improve, unfortunately. Made mistakes in the last sector. Redman is a 10th down at the moment.
Dame, purple sector 3, 2, sorry.
Oh, here we go. The battle of the pole. Wispy Stone versus Dame.
Go! Runs to the line. Can he snatch it? Not quite.
Oh no.
10 dead. Still a very good lap time. Still front row.
Just noticed as well, Wispy Stone's time has been done on 3-lap-old soft, so he's put himself at a little bit of a disadvantage for the race using those tyres.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That also shows his pace.
It does.
That is for 3-lap-olds, that is very good.
Because they've been using ERS as well throughout those laps, and it's tough to get that back. Recoil is backed out of his lap. Jeff's in the pits. Arndt's coming across actually. What's Arndt's going to do?
Arndt's move up. 4th place.
4th. Oh, 2,000ths of a second ahead of Jeff Master Flash.
That is close.
I think next we have Mido. So what can Mido do? Currently in 7th place, and he is carrying on. So he's pushing for the line. He's well down on his time actually. So
yep. And I think that's it.
Our lot. Unless Dame is going again, is he? No, he's not. So that will be your lot. So we've had some interesting information in the chat. Again, apologies for for my mistake with muting myself for 14 minutes and not realising. But yeah, some interesting information in the chat. Wet race. Our first wet race of Monaco for the week, and it's our Division 4 boys that are the lucky ones that are going to be going round Monte Carlo in the wet. How would you feel about that if you had a wet race in Monaco?
I'd take it easy.
If it wasn't hard enough already, it just got harder. So, earlier on as it started, I was mentioning that so far in Division 4 we've had 6 winners from the first 6 races. So potentially, with looking at Wispy Stone's pace, could we see 7 out of 7, or is Dame going to try and get the first multiple winner, or can Recoil, been the bridesmaid so far this season, he's done good in qualifying. We won't mention Spain for him, as I believe it's still quite sore for him. But he'll be looking to get his first win potentially. So yeah, very interesting so far. Of course, Jaff Masterflash in Australia, Big G in Bahrain, Rashi in Vietnam, China was Dame 0, Ellis in Netherlands, and Days Rombos version 2 was our Spain winner. So just do a quick rundown of the grid. We've got Wispy Stone on pole with a 109.7, Dame 0 in 2nd, Recoil in 3rd, Arndt's 4th, Jaff Masterflash in 5th, Ellis in 6th, Mido will start 7th ahead of Big G, Proven and M. Terrin. Fast Scoped then is in 11th because of that 5th place grid penalty. So so he will actually drop down to about 16th, I believe. We've then got Redmond P11, Stocky 30. Redmond P12, Stocky 13th, Aturk 14th, Indy in 15th, Hendo Fam 16th, Button 17th, Jamie the G 18th. I didn't catch the last two because I was going too slowly, but I can see it from the stream. The last two were Shadow Wolf in 19th, and then Headhunter, of course, had the qualifying ban. He will start from 20th position. It's looking like Inters for the tyre, says Skiffy. Of course, he is the professional race engineer for Dame Zero and Mr. Recoil.
Yep.
So we'll see if he can guide them to McLaren's to victory. I know, obviously, racing in the dry very different to racing in the wet, especially at Monaco. Having raced Recoil in the wet, I know he's fairly quick in the wet, as is Dame Zero. So the McLarens will be strong. I'm not sure on Wispy Stone's wet pace, but it's certainly going to be an interesting race. One thing to mention, if you've been tuning into the streams all week, is that most of the drives from all the divisions have been putting on the black helmets, and some of them have been using the number 78 as their race number, just in respect to ERN Menage's father, who unfortunately passed away earlier on, I think late last week. So yeah, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. May his father rest in peace. So what we are going to do now in the comms box, as it is the last race of the week, we're just going to take 1 minute silence to show our respect, and then we're back with you in 1 minute's time. Okay, thank you everybody for that. So again, we pay our respects to ERN Menage's father. Of course, thoughts and prayers, as I said, go out to his family. But we are going back pit side, if you will. So into we can see the rain bucketing it down in Monaco. Looking at qualifying so far, Mr. Speedy, what are your thoughts on the race? What are your predictions for our sort of top three?
Well, I would say, it's going to be very hard to just choose, especially on wet in Monaco.
Yeah.
I think the McLarens have a good shot at this, so I'd put... See, I don't know who's done practice in the wet as well. I doubt any of them have. I'll go with... see, I don't want to jinx anyone either.
I've been warned about
Jinx
mentioning a
is
couple
powerful.
of people and jinxing them.
I'll go with Dame P1, Recoil P2, Wispy P3.
So we're going for our first multiple race winner of the season here in Division 4. I'm going to throw out a victory for Mr. Recoil. Like I said, I think his wet pace tends to be pretty good. I think he deserves a win as well. So of all the places for him to get it, Monaco would be a good one. I think Wispy will get second. I think Dame will finish off our podium. I think the top three will be our top three come the end, just maybe not in the order they qualified. Be interesting to see what Arndt does, because of course he dropped to no traction, so he could race on a Wednesday, and he's been getting quicker and better and more used to it. And now he's got the toughest track with rain.
Yeah.
So good luck, Mr. Arndt.
Yeah.
Moving down, we've got Jeff Master Flash finally back up in the top 5 in qualifying. He'll be, as I mentioned in qualifying earlier when no one could hear me, he'll be wanting to get his season back up and running after winning the opening race of the season. Ellis has shown some incredible pace so far this season since he's joined ERN, of course winning in the Netherlands. So, but starting down in P6, I mean, it's tough to make moves, but there's chances of mistakes. Would you say it's easy to make moves in the inters or in the wet, or is it probably more difficult because of the spray?
I would say maybe easier. Probably more chance of someone making a mistake in front, and then maybe you can just get alongside and pull past. But on the softs, on the dries as well, it's possible. So yeah, it's going to be hard either way.
Definitely, and I wonder if it'll be wet for the whole race, or I don't know if anyone's in the chat that can see, or whether we leave it as a surprise. But hopefully, if we can get it drying out towards the end, it's always more interesting when I see sort of changeable weather in a race. Got a confident driver in the chat, Mr. Indy, qualified in 14th, says he will win at Austria, I guarantee you. Speedy is the I believe you're the permanent co-commentator with Jezza now for Division 4. Mm-hmm. So hold him to that when we get to Austria. Yep. Indy for Austria. No pressure now. Of course, Jezza we know isn't well, so we wish him all the best as well. So hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Yeah. As they have readied up now, so we're just waiting for the final drivers to ready up on the grid, and then we'll start the formation lap. And we'll get the chaos that is Division 4 wet race and Monaco, the cocktail for disaster, up and running. Full wet race, Mr. Fast Scopes has said, so this is going to be chaos from lap 1 to lap 37, 39? Late 30s.
Possibly.
And yeah, Speedy, you're right. Nightbot is with us as always. He will be telling people off. So let's do a quick run through as they're coming round. So Wispy Stone, of course, there he is, leading the pack. Dame Zero in second. ERN Recoil in third. So McLaren looking really strong, like you said, with second and third. If one of those could get the jump on Wispy, they could potentially work together. Arnt's in fourth in the Mercedes. Jeffmaster Flash there is in the Williams, my old car from last season, in fifth. Ellis in the AlphaTauri in sixth. Yes, I did like that Williams. Best thing about the Williams, it was at the end of the pit lane, so as long as you pressed to come out of the pits when it opened, you were always the first one out, so you immediately had clear track. There's a hint for the Williams drivers.
Disqualified from the formation lap. In the wet, that's not going to help him. That's going to be some cold tyres.
So who's starting directly behind him? Hendo Fam is starting directly behind ATEC. Just be careful, he may not get off the line very well. So Big G, of course, in for the Ferrari, in 8th place. Proven in 9th. Terran on his debut in 10th. Then we've got Redmond starting 11th. Stocky, we still have a few excursions in qualifying, starting in 12th. Looks like
got Wispy nearly. He's trying to warm his tyres up, but actually he's pretty much hitting the walls. Actually, when he's that's not going to be the best idea, but yeah.
Getting a tingly feeling with this race. I can feel this is going to be a good one.
It's going to be spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, we got two more.
Three more. And Button.
Oh my god.
So 3 cars coming together. I think there's a lot of cars. I saw, who was it? There's an AlphaTauri of Ellis going slowly. I wonder if someone braked around that final 2 corners and has caused a pile-up on just the formation lap.
Yeah,
if this is the formation lap, this is going to be good. So as they line up, we'll see if Cody's will give me a nice view. 10 to about a second before the lights go off.
Yep. And there's just one more thing to say, I think. No heroics into Sandbot, please. That would be good.
Please.
Especially in the wet.
Come on, Cody's. Where are you?
1, 2. Oh, we're having quite a delay here. There we go.
So, lights going out. 2 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights.
And it's lights out and away we go. Wispy. Oh, Dane gets a good start. Nearly alongside. Gonna get any carnage over at the back.
Sideways action there from Wispy. The McLaren side by side.
Oh.
Terran's retired already.
Oh, Williams and the
In
Renault.
The pits. Oh, it's a safety car.
Oh, Dave Indy. Oh, safety car already.
So where's Indy got? Where is Terran gone? So there's a.
Do you know what? The safety car's actually so quick up the.
So Jeffmaster Flash was at the back as well. So I imagine. It's a shame for Jeffmaster Flash starting from P5. So we didn't see what happened at the back. I'm guessing Jeffmaster Flash was involved because he was stuck at the back with Terran. But Terran on his debut makes it one corner. That is the devil that is Monaco.
Quick factory, actually. This is the track I debuted on. So, yeah, I know it's not easy.
Yep. So stick at it. I've been calling him Terran. It's Teterin. Teterin. Sorry, Teterin.
Teterin, yeah.
Yeah, stick at it. This is I mean, we had Ninja making his debut in Division 3 yesterday as well, and he had a tough time of it. The tracks do get much better from here on, and wider.
Yes.
Although there is another street circuit up next in 2 weeks' time in the lovely Baku, but it is significantly wider than this one.
Yes, it's definitely.
Just checking. Flash does have end plate damage. See how many people would jump into the pits. I imagine Jaff will if he's at the back.
Oh, we've got Headhunter's got damage. We've got, who else has damage?
I think both Hasses are in, so they're going to double stack. Button is going through. So yeah, and Jaff has pitted, so that's both Hasses and the Flash. So naturally, one of those cars, or maybe all of them, were involved with Teterin at the beginning. Why did I need to DNF, says Teterin. I mean, you probably didn't need to. Yeah, it's a wet track. It's Monaco, turn 1, chaos ensued.
Yeah, never easy.
It was really unlucky.
Yeah.
So I was at Teterin in 2 weeks' time when we are back. It is Baku, so hopefully you get a chance to show your skills in Baku, and obviously challenge the likes of our big hitters at the front. I will go back to the front now, as we've been neglecting those while I've been looking at the big guys in the pits. Of course, it's just a safety car
They've
at the
caught
moment.
the safety car at least, so they're now all queuing up.
Finn with some hard ties in Baku. Finn, of course, along with Mr. Crowding, were our two absolute dominant souls from Division 3 last season in a wet Baku race. They just buggered off and ran away from the rest of us for the race because they wanted to go and play on their own. Which is fair enough, I guess. They didn't want us bothering them at the front. But yeah, cracking race from Finn last season. What are your memories of Baku?
Oof. I crashed out of last year's race, so not too good memories. But yeah, I had a couple of nice battles last season. So I think it was raining, but still dry tyres, so it was quite slippery. Which made it quite fun actually to drive on, but yeah, not the easiest, but better than Monaco.
Yeah, I think my Monaco last season was very different to this season. Kyler Boy was in the chat last night when I watched it back. He took all of the Williams front wings as Williams scrambled around the garage to try and find me a front wing. As I got held and lost out on the chance of battling the leaders.
Oh dear.
But no, quality teammate Mr. Carly Boy. Of course, we won the constructors last season for Williams, so he helped me in my pursuit of Dame, which Dame loves me reminding about. And when he watches this back later, I'm sure he'll message me. Austria, the turning point when him and his good friend Mr. Crowding allowed me to get my nose back into the championship. Pair of ball jobs.
They're gonna love that one. I remember actually in the race that I debuted in, which was Season 3, Division 2, Monaco it was at the time. Darko Wade actually did 9 pit stops in this race. So 9 pit stops. So yeah, that's
that
quite
trumps
something.
what I think Kyler Boy had 8, so that trumps my teammate.
Yeah, he did 9 pit stops. I think he wanted to forget about that pretty quickly after the race.
Yeah, so he's come a long way since his day, because last night we saw him pull off, you mentioned it as well, we saw him pull off a few incredible moves, so he's obviously finding the 2020 game much nicer, or much more friendly for him than the 18 and 19 games.
Yes.
So I would imagine this will be the last lap under the safety car now. It looked very tight into turn 1 at the front. Like I said, we missed the battle at the back, but Wispy Stone got a right wriggle on after turn 1 as the McLarens were side by side. They're good friends, of course, the two McLarens. Rico, of course, playing the almost playing like a second fiddle to Dame in China when he allowed him to keep the victory and chose not to overtake him. Yeah. He may be regretting that if he goes this season without a victory.
Yeah.
I wonder how long that friendship will last if they end up becoming if this battle rages on throughout the season, because eventually they're gonna have to battle on track. They won't be able to be friends for too much longer.
No.
Button's got a 5-second penalty for collision with Indy. Indy's behind him, so I'm guessing it's Indy that hit Button. So I don't know if Button has the stream on. I know he's using a party with the likes of Big G, who's been in ERN for a while, so he'll probably tell him anyway, but just make sure you clip it. However, if you do serve that penalty in a pit stop, I believe you don't get it removed.
Yes.
So I'll clip it anyway. Obviously if it gets served, I believe it doesn't get taken off anyway.
Safety car in this lap.
Such is the game. Let's get back on with the leaders then. Get back on with Dame, because Dame will be keen to make a move on Wispy.
Yep. Oh, he's gone. Wispy's gone already.
Oh, cracking restart from the Alfa
Romeo.
Romeo. As we drop down, is anyone close? Ellis right on Arndt. Is Ellis going to make a move?
Not quite close enough.
Nicely there. That seems to be the close gap at the moment. Rico, of course, just half a second off Dame, but I imagine those two will just follow suit to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that spray.
Definitely moved on Shadow Wolf there, turn 1, but I think he cut the corner a bit there. We got. I thought Headhunter was going to go for it then. That would have been a very risky move. It's close at the back.
The other
very
Williams
close.
Now. Oh, there's a gaggle of cars.
It's so close there.
What's happened to A-Turk? A-Turk's just lost out to Fast Scope there. Let's just go back on to Jamie the G, because he is attempting to push.
Wispy's got 2.2 seconds already.
Oh, he is
pulled
the pin already.
Arndt and Ellis improving very close as well.
Of course, Ellis, there he is. Yeah, Ellis, we've seen him with some incredible pace so far since he's joined. But this is arguably the toughest track on the calendar, as Button has made a move on Indy, has he?
Yeah,
nope,
like
he's
just, I'm not sure what he's doing, actually. He may have...
I think he's letting everyone go.
Yeah, he might have touched...
Yeah, I imagine he's probably out. He's obviously made a move on Indy, it didn't come off.
Yeah.
And then he's found himself on the other side of the track on the exit, and just allowed everyone else to go past.
Aaron has... Oh, he's left. Yeah, he's left.
And then A-Turk in the pits, so A-Turk must have had damage. Back onto Ellis up front. So, yes, Wispy Stone now has pulled another second on the McLaren, so the McLaren's struggling to keep up with Wispy Stone in the wet. This looks like a wispy track here, does Monaco. Ellis pushing Arndt around the hotel hairpin. Jamie the Gee has got past Shadow Wolf. Action everywhere, and I'm missing it when the overtakes are happening. Next up for Shadow Wolf, for the hit lift, Shadow Wolf, and Headhunter has gone past Shadow Wolf. I think he may have just let him pass there, actually.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yes, I think Shadow Wolf's game here looks like survival-y. It does look like he's struggling a bit around the streets of Monte Carlo. So yeah, survival is the game. we could see plenty of DNFs. So if he just survives, there are still a chance of points.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Even just surviving, that will make a huge difference. If people pit and retire, it can make
definitely
it can make a world of difference. It can get you points. So, yeah.
Oh, Fast Scopes gets a little bit squirrely on his hunt of Stocky, who's made it up to 10th. I've raced Stocky myself before. He's a solid wet racer as well, so he'll be loving these conditions. Although he's got company of Fast Scopes all over the back of him at the moment. And
VSC.
Who's going to that? Oh, that's a shame for Ellis. He was a 10th of Arts. He was clearly going for a push.
Turk.
Did a mistake.
Might be a Turk.
Hendo Fam's missing most of his front wing, so I'm going to take a wild guess. It was Hendo Fam. And there's a front wing somewhere on the track.
Yep. We've got change of wing and change of wing at Renault and Williams.
So, go back up to give Wispy Stone a bit of airtime out front while this VSC is getting going, because he's a cracking drive so far from Wispy Stone.
Yeah, definitely is. His pace has been impeccable.
It's been a long VSC, still on at the moment, as Rico is primed behind his teammate.
Yep. Shadow Wolf's
got a drive through. It's just finished. He's obviously just got a fraction too early.
Didn't need.
Ellis once again.
He tried it there, but he just got a load of understeer.
He had a thing, didn't he?
Arntz didn't get a very good exit. He's right onto him now, on side to side.
Just got to be careful of the barrier that comes out. There's a little bit of contact as Arntz has to take evading action.
He had to cut that there because he was hit. So
and it allows him to go, but that's going to give Proven a sniff. I know, Proven backs out of that one. That's smart. Seen a couple of incidents.
He's let him back through. Let's let him back through.
Oh, there we go.
He's also let Proven through.
He's drifted in front of him.
Oh no.
Not like he was going to let
Needed
go.
to measure that one. That was well played, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, good respect from these drivers. We have the yellow flag. There's a Mercedes off somewhere. That'll be... A-Turk has retired.
Yes, he has.
I don't know if that was a rage quit or whether he's just gone...
safety car.
Gone straight on at Rosberg.
We got some fast scope. What is he doing?
Arntz has got a drive through. Arntz has got a drive through.
Fast scope cannot get around the hairpin. I don't know what he's doing.
Where's Fasco?
What is he doing? He's going back and forward. He can't turn for some reason. That's a bit of an embarrassing moment for him, but
that is unfortunate. Yeah, we need to take a look at that A-Turk one, because I mean, if there's a safety car, then he's obviously just crashed on his own. I'm not suggesting for 1 second that he has rage quit, but it was at Rosberg Corner where we do see people take invading action and going straight on. So yeah, I'm sure they'll take a look at that one afterwards. But it has brought out our second safety car of the day on lap 9. So we'll see if any of these guys will pit or whether they plan to stay out.
Couple of them are coming in. We've got Meadow and Stocky coming in. And Jamie the G got 10 seconds of corner day.
Where's he on the track?
He is at Swimming
So he's cut the chicane. So he'll have cut that chicane.
Yes, he will. Yep.
And then
he's got drive
through the safety car.
No. Bad the worst for Jamie.
He's not enjoying his race, is he?
Not at all. We've got Shadow Wolf with,
he's just been trying to get to the pits as quickly as possible because he's DNF'd. So that is,
I'm not surprised at that, to be honest.
Yeah.
See Shadow Wolf.
As you were saying before, if you just stay in the race, that's 3 cars out already. Shadow Wolf will be a net P17 once he goes past the pit lane, so getting closer to the points.
We've got Hendo Fam with a lot of front wing damage, and also Arntz has a lot of front wing damage as well, so them two are going to pit. I don't know what happened there, but Arntz and Hendo Fam not faring well.
Oh, Shadow Wolf has retired in the pits as I say that. That's all good. Commentator's curse. Yeah, so we're down to 16 drivers then, so more and more chance of scoring points. It didn't look like he was enjoying it, did Shadow Wolf. It's just a track that if it doesn't agree with you, then 39 laps around here is going to feel like one of the worst moments of your life.
It feels like a lifetime, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's not the greatest fun. Yeah.
So
As
Arndt's
Arndt's
pitting
pits
now.
and Henry Van pits.
And of course he's got that wing change, that's going to drop him right back. That puts
Yeah,
him
real
up
shame.
to 9th now. All this is doing, of course, is extending the initial life. Sorry.
I was going to say exactly that. It's just extending the safety car, extending the life, yeah.
Having never driven a Monaco wet race in a league, to my knowledge, I don't know if you have, but what would you say the lifespan is of these inters around Monaco?
I really wouldn't know. Maybe 20, 25 laps, possibly. I'm just guessing, really, but I'm not sure.
Ooh, what's happened to Ellis? Ellis has just dropped 2 places.
Oh
on my
no,
screen.
he's got wing damage as well.
So that's proving Big G up a place. Ellis has dropped it under the safety car, it looks
Jack
like.
also has end plate damage. Guys, take it easy under the safety car, come on.
It is wet out there, so the tyres are going to be getting colder and colder. I did say at some point we potentially would try and get some drivers in that had retired, but from the looks of it, most of these drivers have retired under their own accord, so they've retired because they don't want to finish the race. So
Yeah.
potentially we might get someone in during the race. If not, then obviously that is something we're going to try and implement in future races, of getting people in mid-race where we're safe to do so. Oh, fast scoped. Nearly hits the wall.
Stays out with his end plate damage.
Ellis pits.
Maybe he's looking for track position. It is very, very important around here.
Yeah, that was literally my plan yesterday. I was never going to pit when I lost my end plate.
Yeah.
So it does promote Jeff back up to 7th. Of course, he didn't have the best of start, being stone dead last after turn 1. Finds himself back up to 7th now, so great recovery after other people have pitted to get back into P7. Redman, of course. Let's have a look at the position changes actually. So
I was going to say, Headhunter's
Headhunter
up 12 places.
Yeah, cracking drive from Headhunter so far.
That's keeping it clean, smooth. It doesn't have to be as fast as as Bruno will, but he's just kept it clean. He's done really well for himself.
Exactly, he has had a bit of bad luck this season. He's got the pace to finish in the top 10. And he cuts. Let's hope he didn't get a warning for that under the safety car. Easy to do under the safety car. Lose a little bit of concentration as a lot of the drivers trying to warm the rears up around that corner there. Just be careful you don't spin it too much. But yeah, he's had a bit of bad luck, Headhunter, so hopefully we can see him get some solid points today. I'll come back up to the front. Are we going to see the safety car in this lap? I don't think so. It's still a racing point off. Oh, safety car in this lap.
There we go.
So, are we going to see Wispy bolt again? See if we can get another perfect restart. He pulled over a second on Dame on the last one. Dame's going to want to get a little bit closer.
Yes, he definitely will.
See he's going to go. He caught the safety car there.
He's gone. Oh, drifting out the final corner. Oh, it's got the overtake on very early. Again, it's worked for him though. He's got that second gap.
As Dame didn't get a very good exit out of the final corner, that put recoil all over him, but the McLaren's staying line of stern.
Oh,
Dame gets wiggly up the hill.
3 wide, Ellis Indian Hendo fam. That's Ellis really done very well there. I think he got 2 places.
Headhunter up to P7 now.
Oh god. Yeah.
Oh, got fast goes and Jeff must have flashed side by side. Stocky having a look in as well.
Hunter up to 13. Oh no, you can't get around the hairpin. Ghosting, so
ghosting through each other now.
Farscope can drive through him.
They're still driving through each
stay
other.
Ahead.
Who's going to be the lucky one?
We're inside each other.
We'll stay on board the ghost battle. If Fastgoat can stay inside Headhunter, which is a weird thing.
Yeah, he's just got. Oh,
he sends it on for chicane! And he makes it. Nice move. It's a shame they were ghosting because that's what set it up for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got the move done. Unfortunate for Headhunter, no damage, so he just avoided the wall.
There. That was close. Stocky on Jaff, very close. Oh, Jaff's got the wing plate damage, end plate damage.
On board with Stocky. See if he can... Stocky's running to the back of Jaff.
Ellis on the back.
Oh, is that Ellis on the outside? Oh, that would have been bold.
Ballsy.
Oh, Indy's pitted.
Ellis is looking very quick, so yeah, that's going to be fun to watch.
He can keep out the walls. That'll be interesting to see the Ellis versus Stocky battle. That'll be entertaining to watch. I thought I just saw a car coming sideways out of turn 1 then, unless that was just my eyes. Nope, just my eyes. So I think Ellis at the moment is the closest battle, so Stocky, Ellis and Indy separated by just a second at the moment. So Stocky's struggling at the moment. Now he got that wing damage after hitting the back.
Oh, tried to get the outside there. Not quite.
Looking very racy, isn't he? He's proven you can overtake at Monaco.
He's got very good pace right now.
Yeah, Stocky's struggling to get the car turned in the corners with that. Oh, both end plates. That would explain a lot. And he's gonna make a move here. We'll go on board with Ellis now. Gonna make a move inside into the. No, he backs out.
Not
that
quite.
That was wide.
Good thinking.
Oh, and there's a hash round. It's Headhunter.
Oh no.
It's unfortunate.
He's still up 8 places,
keep
but
going.
Yeah, keep going, keep it clean. He's not got any damage, so yeah, just keep it out of the wall and you'll do very well.
Ellis having another sniff at Stocky as Wispy sets the fastest lap, quickly beaten by Dame. Dame this time keeping in touch with Wispy this time.
I thought he was going in there very fast.
There. Wow, it's getting a bit X-rated here as he drives through the racing point.
That was a way of
That's one way to get through someone.
Oh, that worked very well for Monaco. Luckily, he
can't make it around the outside.
He's been practicing that move. That's worked very well for him.
Drive underneath him instead.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So Indy will be up next for Stocky. So Ellis making moves left, right, and under. It appears.
Yes.
Here, it's providing the entertainment, but that has now left a 6-second gap back up to the leaders for Ellis to try and close. So he's got a bit of free air now to try and pump in some laps. He does seem to have the pace. We'll see what he can do. I imagine he doesn't get wing damage from trying to
Stocky is
make babies with
struggling
Stocky.
with that hairpin. He really is. Yeah, I was surprised he didn't get wing damage from that. That was quite an aggressive overtake that Ellis did on Stocky.
Yes. I would like to see what that looked like from Stocky's point of view, actually.
Yeah. Started floating in the air.
Yeah, might be sore after that one.
He's
Headhunter.
Stocky's lagging quite a bit, actually.
Just watch him.
Oh, he nearly hit. And Stocky really struggling. He's slow. Not best.
He needs to get that wing changed, doesn't he?
Yeah, time
the
0.
Moment, if he was to pit, he'd come out behind his teammate and in front of Jaff. He's got the gap to pit.
Yep. Dame's caught Wispy. 0.7 and
Jump them in 1
7.6.
second. I've got
as fast as that.
onto the leaders. So this time, Wispy made the break last time, of course, and pulled out a big gap on Dame, and this time Dame is the one who's got the pace on Wispy as the tyre wear starts to go down, so maybe Dame's setup is a bit easier on the tyres than what Wispy is, because he's certainly keeping with him now. I'll just jump back down to Indy, because Indy is all over Stocky's damaged pink Mercedes.
Can he get past at the hairpin? I think that's probably his best chance. He needs to go for the inside if he can.
Yeah, Stocky positioning the car exactly where he needs to position it, but as we've seen, it doesn't matter where you position it. Oh, yeah, he's got the corner there, unfortunately. I mean, Indy could try what Ellis did and just drive through him. I mean, I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah, that might end in a safety car, but that'd be 3. Yeah. That'd be number 3. Yeah.
Fast scoped, pushing Redmond round now. 3/10 and yellow flag. Where's that? That's a Williams.
Williams. Is it? It was Jaff.
Might have been Jaff Master Flash.
Didn't get any damage, so.
That's unfortunate for Jeff Masterflash. He had a cracking qualifying session, but once again in the race it
Proven
has
in the pit lane.
unravelled. So front wing change for Proven. And away he goes. So fast scoped, pushing Redman up the hill now. See if he can do anything about it. Of course, around this part of the track there isn't really an overtaking opportunity unless you can be brave to send it around the outside. And he gets a little bit squirrely with his exit.
Yeah.
Just loses. Oh, I thought he was gonna. Oh, I feared for Redman then.
Got Ellis.
I thought he was going to
right
send it
onto the back of them as well.
Oh, he has caught that quickly, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Bill Optic. Who is Bill Optic?
I'm pretty sure he joined
Biopic.
last week as well.
Oh, okay. If you're listening, Biopic,
A little bit confused by that, but
well, if you want to join, then we are on Xbox. The Nightbot tends to spam the chat with
Invites?
Discord and Twitter
Yep.
links, so it'll come up at some point. If you're not listening, then I'm speaking to nobody, and we don't know who you are. So. I'll get on to Ellis. We'll keep watching Ellis because he has been entertaining to say the least so far, and fast scoped as well. This three-way battle is gonna get, and I'll use your word again here, Mr. Speed. This battle is about to get spicy as Ellis looks on the outside, has a little glance just to let them know that he's joined them. Fast scoped he's gonna want to get past Redmond quickly.
yeah. But again, Fastco's not going to want to make a silly move here because he's all up 10 places, so he's very, very well at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, he had that unfortunate Cody's penalty, which dropped him 5 places on the grid. So he's made his way back up into the top 10. He's in 6th at the moment, but he's got Mr. Monaco. Ellis has a little look into
Proven.
the right-hander.
Proven pushing Hendo Fam up the hill. Hendo Fam has to. Oh, he's gone round.
He's going to send it.
Great.
Beautiful.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
Brilliant move. Oh, it's
great driving.
Nearly got through. I thought he was through. Oh, he's dived it down the inside.
Still there.
Yes, he's
Take a
kept it
bow,
that
Mr.
time.
Proven.
Ooh. Great move.
Cracking racing
Very,
between them
very
two.
good
Proven
move.
Hender Fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, he'll be reveling that one. Will Proven, of course, fresh set of inters. Let's go back on with Ellis, who is having a little nosy at Indy again.
Yeah.
Stocky is up, showing that he's made a position on Arns, but there's quite a gap between them. It's just stuck on my timing screen that Stocky has made a position, so I don't think he actually made a position. It's just stuck with a green arrow.
He just turned into the wall. Stocky did there in the tunnel. Oh, he's gone straight on. Oh my god, what's happening?
Oh dear,
Yeah, he
Stocky.
just cut the whole chicane. I don't know what's happening. Stocky.
I wonder if if we're about to see what Jamie did, and then we're about to see a retirement in the pits.
He might be rage quitting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is what's going to happen. I'll get
that
him
was
now. Yellow flag.
Headhunter retired.
Oh, where's Headhunter?
He's down at the chicane after the tunnel.
The leaders are coming up to him now, actually. So let me go on to. Oh, come on, marshals, just be slow so we can see.
Where is he? Oh, he's just.
Oh,
he's retired.
Oh,
I think
he may have turned into.
I think he was still intact. Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Stocky's retired.
Unless he's turned in too early and clipped the barrier with his front left, and then of course that will just send him straight forwards. That's unlucky for Headhunter. He was having a cracking race until he spun at that corner earlier.
Yep. Meadow in the pits.
So that is our third safety car on lap 18. So Wispy's going to have to do it all again, as he did have that 3-second lead again. So this safety car helping the McLarens out because he's bringing them back in, and they are pitting. Recoil has allowed Dame Zero to get a gap. Of course, Recoil did have quite a big gap back behind him, so he slowed down to.
Of course, I think
to try and avoid a double stack.
Even if you have a gap, sometimes you have to sit there, and then before they come out again, which is, I don't know if they've patched that, but.
Oh, that was close. Good work from McLaren. He gets out just ahead of Big G. He was held a little bit, but not a lot.
Close,
that was
very
good work from the McLaren pits. I know firsthand about being held in that pit at Monaco, and Yeah, McLaren did a good job because that would have been curtains for recall if Big G had got out ahead of him. Ellis stayed out and he's now back up into 3rd place, and with the moves we've seen from him so far, he now can see the 2 leaders. So it's been a good recovery from Mr. Monaco.
It definitely has, yep.
So we'll take stock of what we've got so far once we've got all... Oh, we've got more people in the pits. I'll wait for everyone to finish in their pits, and then we'll take stock of our 14 remaining drivers. Now this helps Mido out because, of course, he was 30 seconds off the back of the pack, and this just shows stay in the race because 14 drivers left. We're still only halfway, would you believe it?
Yeah.
And Mido, who is 30 seconds off the back, is going to be right with everybody again.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jeff Master Flash, who's had his adventures today. Is still in 10th place, still in that final points paying position, and he'll once again be back up with the front guys. So yeah, just a lesson for everyone. It is better to stay in the race, especially around a track like Monaco. As Hendo fan picks up a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting under the safety car. It's one of the more frustrating penalties you get, that because in a race you're pushing, you can kind of forgive it, but under a safety car it's frustrating because you lose a bit of concentration, you just cut it a little bit too much and you think,
yeah, I've been there, and then you get annoyed. You think, I've lost this much time, can't make it up. Yeah, he won't be happy with himself right now.
Hunter, I've got purple stars from me. Oh, okay. Something from me. We're going to say shiitake mushrooms from me. Hit the inside wall going out of the tunnel. Oh, okay. So yes, he's come out of the tunnel. Hit the wall as he's come out of the tunnel, and then probably skate along the wall into the runoff area of the chicane. That sounds like what he's done. Unlucky headhunter. You were that chicane wasn't your best friend today, but you were having a good race up until that point. But your luck will turn, I'm sure of it. Of course, you get a 2-week break, relax, and then of course, nice easy circuit of Baku and the infamous castle section up next.
Easy if it's dry.
Yeah. For anyone else that is in the chat or in the stream, I can't see how many people are watching, but for anyone that is in the stream, if anyone's got any predictions, get them in. We'll see who people think are going to win. Because for the first time this race, the top 3 are not the same top 3 that started, because Ellis, by staying out, finds himself splitting the McLarens now. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Rico and the fresh inters can make a move on Ellis, or whether Ellis can show off some more moves on Dame Zero in front. It's probably not what Dame Zero wanted to see behind him, to be honest, because he had his rear gunner, and now he's got the man who's been making the moves behind him. This is going to be interesting.
I'm going to be very interested to see if Ellis can get those tyres to the end, and what condition they're in at the end as well. I'm not sure if he can, but if he can.
So he's got 9 laps on them so far, so he's hoping to take them 29 laps. That is going to be a big ask.
It's Wispy nearly tried to overtake the safety car at turn 1. All proven 5 seconds collision with Big G.
No, I'm guessing he's gone into the back of him. We say this every race. I think those two, something similar happened in Spain actually, because I watched the race back. And I'm sure, I don't know which way around it was, I think Proven went into the back of Big G in Spain as well.
Quite possibly.
But yes, we say it all the time. I think Vettel said it best when he was mocking the good old Fernando Alonso. All the time, you have to leave the space.
Exactly, that's it. That's all you have to do. Leave the space.
Yeah, if the car in front slows down, you slow down. If you leave a gap and they slow down, you can't hit them. If you're right on the rear end and they slow down, you're going to hit them. Yeah, it's the way acceleration and braking works. And your race is going to be over and you're not even racing. It's not worth it. Yeah. And I'm not sure if there'll be... I mean, I don't know how the physics work with Codemasters and safety cars. I think you said, is it 4 maximum safety cars you can have?
I think it's 4, yeah.
Because this is either the last one or they can only have one more, so that could be a struggle for Proven now. He'll be hoping the safety car doesn't come in this lap, because then he can pit and rejoin the back of the pack. Yeah, unfortunate for Proven. Safety car is in this lap. So, I mean, let's see how bad the damage is on Proven, then I'll quickly jump to the front. Right end plate completely gone, so will he pit? I'll jump back front actually. So Wispy Stone has Dame all over him. Will Dame stick with him this time? He's not had great exits out of the final corner, and Wispy has got him again.
Wispy's gone.
Another good start from Wispy, and Ellis all over
Ellis
Dame.
Yes.
Could we see it straight away?
Oh, not quite.
No, backs out.
Oh, Dame, is that a bit wide? Did he nearly hit the wall? Oh, Ellis up
Ellis
the hill.
got removed.
Oh.
He's not afraid.
He wants that move done. He wants done now. He's not waiting. He's got recoil
when he was
all
going to
over
go
him.
for it, and it was almost straight away. Storm thinks there's a maximum 5 safety cars, so potentially another 1 or 2 safety cars.
Be. Yeah.
So second board with Ellis. I will try and flick between this and the battle behind Big G, because there's a queue behind Big G as well.
No one's going for the little dive bomb at the hairpin.
Big G has a 5-second penalty as well. I'm guessing that's from the collision with Proven under the safety car. So if he doesn't pit again, potentially he could get that removed at the end. So hopefully he's got that clipped. But again, we'll stay on board with Ellis because, like I said, he's not afraid to make a move. But he is on 11-lap old mediums as Button picks up a time penalty from 10th place. That's going to be costly at the end.
Yeah.
As Arntz makes a move on Hendo Fam. So Arntz moves himself up into 11th place.
Slightly deep from Ellis. Bit of a train behind Fast Scopes, I think. No, behind Redmond, sorry.
Yeah, the train goes all the way to Big G. So Big G struggling with pace at the moment, with Redmond behind him. So he's got his teammate for protection. Those two, of course, I know they will be in the party together. They get on very well, so I don't imagine Redmond will attempt to send on his teammate. And he'll play a good rig gunner.
Nearly lost it there.
Oh, he was thinking, wasn't he? Is he going to send it? Oh, he thought about it. Redmond covered. Oh, there's a little touch from behind. Redmond covering off nicely. I had crowding in my party last night. My party chat telling me just stick the car in the middle of the track, and they can't get past. And that is what Redmond is doing in front of Fast Scoped.
Yeah. As you know well, that works. Especially around here.
It's the one track where if the car behind you is naturally quicker around the track, has a full front wing and the help of DRS, and still can't get past, then you know it's a tough track to overtake.
Yes, definitely.
Arntz on Button. Arntz makes the move. I think Button may have let him go there actually. It looked like quite an easy pass. I'll go back up to Indy now. Is pushing
Fast
Scoped. Redmond.
Right on the back.
Ellis beginning to lose a 10th or 2 to Dame as Recoil puts the pressure on Ellis now. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see if he can take him to the end. They are building a gap back to Big G, so maybe that's what Ellis is hoping. They can build a gap back to 5th place, and then he can pop back into 4th before the end. We'll see how that gap develops or whether Big G can close it. Some of the gaps just beginning to extend now. Fast Scope's really the only man on the move other than Recoil. So I'll stay on with Fast Scoped. He's looking like he's wanting to make a move. Gets a good exit. He's not going to be close. We need to be right on the gearbox through the tunnel, otherwise it's another lap behind.
Have to be almost. Oh, we got Williams. That's Jaff. He's in the wall just on the exit of the tunnel.
Unfortunate for Jaff. Ooh, nearly hits the wall again.
That was close. He's
going to have Button.
Oh! No, be careful. Thing is, he's going to be so slow now.
Yeah.
Take it easy, getting past him.
Yeah, he gets
just
past
through.
him.
Yeah.
Yellow flag as well. That'll be. Yeah, just the cars getting past the Williams, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Hendofam, who was a late replacement for ERN Familia today, now finds himself in 11th place. So he wasn't racing about a minute before qualifying started. No, he's in 11th place. It's
Yeah.
not a bad late call-up.
Not bad at all. No, very good job. Very good
Ellis
job.
is now right on the back of Dame again, so he's had a couple of laps breather, and I wonder if he's maybe just building his ERS back up, because it's back up to 40% now, so he can have another go at Dame. 14-lap old tyres, of course, still looks like they've got life on them.
Yeah.
Is he going to make a move? He's right on his rear end.
Here. Is he? No, not quite close enough for a send. Oh, fast scopes though.
Scoped.
He thought about it. Not. Whoa, he knew. Hit the back of him there. Not quite close enough though.
Ellis. Red round. Some cracking driving from Redmond. I'll go back over here. Sorry. Oh, he's having a look.
Ellis has great pace.
He does, and for 15-lap-old Inters as well, still going strong. 13.5 laps left to go. We were wondering if he could take those Inters to the end. Looks like it's his plan at the moment. Oh, fast scoped on Redmond. He's just a 10th behind now. Is he going to make a move? We've seen him attempt it a few times. Redmond covers it off. Oh no!
Oh, he went for it. That was close. Can he send it at the hairpin? No, not quite.
Yeah. Redmond positioning his car beautifully every time he comes to the corner. He knows now from Fastscope's attempt earlier. He knows what Fastscope's going to try. Then he just positions his car just enough over to the right Sabit Bass. I recognise that name. Where do I recognise that name from?
Wow. I'm pretty sure these guys have all joined before. I don't know how they're joining again, but yeah. We've got.
Hey, if you guys want to join ERN, get in touch. We will get you in. We have
that's it.
We have some reserve spots open available. We've got a week break where we've got some new admins.
Oh, they've just
starting to put
Kane.
together 5th division. Where's Zave? There he is.
Yes, big news, that 5th division.
Oh, and Indy gets sideways and comes into the pits, and nearly crashes into the pits.
Yeah, not the easiest pit entry either. Actually, you have to be very. You have to go slowly in. It's on a corner, so it's hard to judge.
So the battle for second spread out a little bit, but they're still within a second of each other. We've got a Red Bull going slowly. Is Meadow hit the wall?
He's crashed out. Yep.
So this will be interesting to see if we get that next safety car or whether we don't. Doesn't look like we're getting one.
There's no cars near it, so I think it might be cleared by the time they get to it.
Jump on board with Wispy just in case he gets there.
And it's going to be.
One car, still be there. One corner to go.
Oh, he's in the middle of the track.
How is... I think maybe we've reached the maximum number of safety cars then, because that was not even a VSC.
Yeah.
So it's a battle to the end then. Sabit Bass has left the session. Sorry to see you leave, Sabit Bass.
I mean, if you want to come and join the league, you can jump in the Twitch chat. You've got enough parties and invites.
Wispy Stone sets fastest lap of the race. Ellis all over. Dame, was he going to make a move on the outside? No, just runs out of room. I thought he was going to make a move there. That's the closest he's been so far as Indy picks up a time penalty. All over Dame now. This is where he's going for it again. He's used up all his ERS though to get back onto the back of him. So, and his tyres 17 lap old now. They are looking pretty slicky. I don't know what I'm talking about actually. I hear people in commentary talking about the tyres, and they say, "Oh, they're looking worn," and I'm like, "They
do you know what?
like
It's
black
very
balls of rubber to
interesting
me."
actually. Like when they pitted. Was that? Did he touch him there? That was very close.
A little bit of contact. Sorry.
When I think it was in Spain, I don't know if they had Inters. I can't remember, but when they pitted and the Inters came off, they were worn flat. They were like slicks. You can actually see it. It was completely flat. But yeah. Was that? No, not quite.
Arndt is
Arndt,
another man making a move here on. Not going to be close enough this time. So those are our battles really. We've got Dame holding off Ellis and his teammate just sort of sitting in line. And then the next battle, of course, is Arndt's hunting down Fascopes, who's dropped off the back of Redmond now. Is that damage I saw on Fascope? That would explain why he's dropped off the back. Yes, end plate damage.
Oh, Ellis is very close.
Again,
he just can't get past. Not quite close. I think he literally has to be pushing them out the final corner to get through. Oh, we got yellow flags. That's Zave Indy,
where's
I
Big
think.
G gone? Big G is behind Redmond, so something's happened with Big G there. Unless he's allowed Redmond to go past.
Quite possibly.
And so Fascope dropping way down the order now. Such a shame for him.
Real shame, he was doing so well.
Proven is now back up to 9th place. We've seen a lot of ups and downs for quite a few drivers in this race so far.
Yeah, definitely have.
Any damage? No. So he's either just lost his rear end or he's allowed his teammate to go into 5th place. Interesting there from Big G. I'm sure I'll find out afterwards. But moving back to the front, Ellis just half a second behind Dame still, and Recall in tow as Mido has left the session. Still showing for me, Stocky's still getting the arrow marks whether he makes the position or loses the position. He's currently being overtaken. So the battle does look like it's about to get interesting. So I'm still on board with Ellis for now, but I think...
Proven, oh, he's gone for the dive. He's on the inside.
Oh, he is making some moves today. Button's going to go back.
Very, very tight. It's worked. Great move. Again, brilliant move.
I think we're going to have to look between Proven and Ellis. There's some, we've seen some moves of the week and some good moves, but in just this race alone, both of them have been making some cracking moves today. So Proven will next be looking after. He's got a 10-second gap to close up to Arndt's with 10 laps to go.
I think Big G is struggling with that damage. He's got Arndt's all over him. Save Indy. What's that?
Not sure if Big G. I can't see any damage on Big G. Just looks like he's struggling.
Save Indy.
Oh, really slow there.
Oh, AI.
PSC.
Yeah, Save Indy's retired at the swimming pool. He was in AI, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest.
First one on the scene, maybe gone by the time we get to him.
Yeah, Hendo passed him. He was just parked on the outside of the swimming pool. Chicane on the runoff area. So, Proven.
He's been
drive through. No.
Oh, Proven.
Proven.
That guy cannot get luck this season. Every race he gets some form of penalty that seems either unjust or. And he's been caught out again as Ellis.
Right on the back of.
Sorry, go on.
Zero. Can he line one up onto the straight?
His exits have been better than Dame so far around here, and is he going to get better exits again? He's right on the back of Dame now.
Very early. Yeah, just doesn't have the speed to get through. Maybe we'll have to get inventive and try and get him somewhere else.
Yeah, we've seen it already, and he's catching up the
very
hill.
hard to get him in turn one.
Anyone? Back up with Arndt's.
Yeah.
Big G really struggling now.
Yeah, definitely.
Arndt's has gone straight on at turn one.
Yep.
Outbraked himself into turn one there.
Real shame.
That's let Big G off the hook, and Button goes past Proven, who's obviously pitting now for another new front wing. So that splits the gaps up then with Arndt's going down. So our battle then that we will concentrate on, unless anyone else suddenly makes a move or starts to catch, we'll concentrate on this battle for second, because Wispy Stone now has a 7.7 second lead up front. He has been outstanding today. From pole, I think he's led every lap.
Yeah, definitely. Can't really fault him. Kind of like Recoil last week, actually. But he's had the pace to get away and just pull away. So yeah, can't fault him at all.
So I do love this helicopter view as these three nose to tail around the final corner. I don't think he's going to be close enough this time though. Is Ellis?
Oh, he lost it on the straight.
Come on, Cody's give me a better view. There we go.
Had a big twitch on the straight.
Ellis at the hill. Oh, he's all over him. Is he going to stick his nose at the inside? That would be risky.
Oh, yeah. He
Just
doesn't
thought
want
for
to
a
ruin
second
his
there was a
race. He's
couple
got
of-
to be slightly cautious of how he's going to do it. He's got to try and work it out.
Yeah, he's driven a smart race so far, Ellis. So he's,
Yeah.
like I said, he's made some incredible moves, and he's been, you know, he's not afraid to make a move, but he's been calculated every time he's made a move. So he's not just sent it for the sake of it. Yeah, there's a few candidates for driver of the day, so we'll discuss that at the end of the race. But Ellis is going to be certainly up there. As he looks at Dame again. Big G will be grateful for that Arndt's mistake, because that's given him a 7.5 second buffer back to him now. And even with that penalty, he'll hold on to 6th. Obviously, like I said, if he doesn't pit again, as Recall picks up a penalty. Big gap back to Redmond, so it shouldn't affect his race. As we have a yellow flag, there's a Williams. And it is Jeffmaster Flash at the Hotel Hairpin. I've got a feeling he doesn't like this track in the wet, does Jeffmaster Flash, because his qualifying was good, but he doesn't seem to have enjoyed the wet conditions of Monte Carlo.
Sorry about that.
Fast scope now.
Decided to die then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Indy in the chat. So Indy hit the outside on the exit of the swimming pool. Unlucky there, mate. Again, we will obviously Speedy be watching out for you in Austria in a few races' time, because you've signalled yourself as our victor for Austria. So we'll be watching out for you there. No pressure now. As fast scoped all over Button. Is he going to make a move? We've seen him not afraid to stick his nose in. No, he's not close enough into turn 1 there. Just backed off. Smart there from fast scoped. But he is all over the back.
Recoil's got end plate damage.
Ooh. Still 6.5 laps to go. Redmond catching. I mean, I think he's pretty safe. As Fasco does, as I go off him, Fasco gets Button. Typical. And that was potentially a really good move from the position of the track that he's done it. Sorry, Fasco, I potentially missed a good move there. So Fasco moves himself up to 8th. He did look like he had the pace to get past Button, but this track, as we've seen from Ellis, as I say Ellis, he's now just 3/10 off the back of Dame. This is the closest he's been for a few laps, pushing him round. Hopefully we get a good view from Codemasters this time, as he's all over the back.
Can he do it this time?
This is his best chance. Oh no, he's backed off a little bit there. Yeah, it's Dame positioning his car beautifully every time we get down that straight. There's just nothing Ellis can do. As Dame plonks his car in the middle of that track. And Ellis
it's 1/10 then. Will we see a move before the end? That's the thing.
I wonder if Ellis would risk it. 23 lap old inters. He's done really well on those intermediates.
Yeah.
Rico joining the fight now. See if he can give his teammate some backup.
Yeah. Maybe Recoil could put a pass on Ellis. That would help Dame out.
Definitely.
Mind you, Recoil has a penalty, so he dropped behind anyway. So yeah, might help Dame secure the spot.
Breathing room.
Yeah.
Yes. This is also important for Recoil in the championship. I just thought I'd have a quick look at the championship standings. Ellis at the moment is only 5 points behind Recoil in the standings. So this would be a 3-point swing in Ellis's favour as it closes on the top. And for Mr. Wispy, he would close right in on the front two. Because of course the top 6 before the race were only separated by about 30 points in what is arguably the closest division. Big G in 6th at the moment, so he'll drop off the leaders a little bit, but the top 4 will be the new top 4 in the championship, with Jaffmaster Flash down in 10th place. So this battle for these top 4, these are your championship contenders. So we could see some elbows come out towards the last 2 laps, because every point is going to count just because of how close these guys are.
Yeah, one thing I've just noticed is Dame's ERS is way higher than Ellis and Recoil's, so he'll be feeling comfortable on the straights, I think.
Are we suggesting that Dame Zero has been fairly intelligent in this race?
Well,
saving his ERS, positioning his car,
and he's been saving his ERS. So yeah. definitely not a bad job so far.
Obviously recovered from his rib injury, as Dame Zero,
Yeah.
that most of our followers know about.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, recoils. Right. Yeah, not quite close enough again.
Yeah, so those tyres, are they going off for Ellis now? Because he's dropped, he was 2/10 behind Dame at this point last lap, and now he's 1.2 behind. So he's feeling the pressure from Rico as Redmond picks up a penalty now. Big G, since he had that pressure from Arntz, has stemmed the gap to Redmond, but Arntz has actually caught up, back up to Big G. So we could see another attempt on the Ferrari by the end of the race, and Arntz will want to get that move done, simply because Big G potentially will have that 5 seconds removed, so that will be for position potentially. But we'll stay on board with Recall for now, because he looks like the most likely to have a go at Ellis, whose tyres look like they may have seen better days now. As Recall all over the back of him, is he going to have a go? No, Ellis positions his car
weaving
well.
this way and that, can't quite get through.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look.
Everyone else is kind of spread out a little bit.
Again, I'm no expert, but I'm on board with Ellis, and those tyres look like slicks. I can't see any grooves in those tyres.
Yeah, they're not looking great. Yeah, they're definitely worn.
Yeah. So, when they come round again, we're going to see 3 laps to go, and Rico's going to want to get past Ellis, and then try and get up to his teammate, because he's going to have to pull, like you said before, he's got that penalty. He's going to need to pull that gap, and the way Ellis' tyres are going off, he'll feel confident on pulling that gap, but he has to get it done. Oh!
Ellis hit the wall on the exit of the swimming pool.
So this is going to be Rico's best chance.
He's going to try and hold him off. Can't
Here
fit
we
him now,
go.
really. That's a lot of damage for Ellis. He's really going to struggle now.
Yep, here comes Recoil.
Here he comes.
Up the hill. Side by side with Ellis.
And
Gets the move done.
Yep. Great job.
He's got 2.5 laps to pull a 3-second gap on Ellis. Ellis has got quite a big gap behind him to Redmond, so despite the damage, I would like to think he could keep that gap back despite the significant wing damage. That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot. Yeah.
Redmond's taken a second out of him already in just the first sector, actually.
He's left his ERS on Redmond. Oh, yeah. No, he's turned it off now. Had it on through Start Casino, which is very slippery. We've got Jaff not far from Button either. Now.
So Jaffmaster Flash, who's had an eventful race to say the least, see if he can have one last bit of positivity with a move on VRF1 Button, the sole remaining Racing Point versus the sole remaining Williams. Of course, for the next game, that will be the Aston Martin. I imagine a lot of people are going to want to be driving that new Aston Martin in the next game.
Yeah, quite possible. Yeah. Oh, he's starting to cut the wall on the inside.
Ooh. Vasco picks up another penalty. I'll check the penalties. We'll leave the penalties until the end. But if Jeff can get past Button, then that could be interesting.
Shocks.
Yeah.
Arntz is right on the back of Big G. 100% ERS. Can he get a move done? He's not close enough, I can tell you. Not quite there. I think he'll struggle to do that.
Ellis has dropped a lot of time to recall. Redmond at the moment 8.2 behind Ellis. I think he's going to run out of laps to catch him. He is taking a lot of time out of him, but I don't think there's enough laps left for him to really get onto the back of Ellis and then get enough ahead of him to outweigh his own penalty. So we'll on board with his closest. We'll go on board with Fasco first, and then we'll jump back to Flash and Button. Is the Flash gonna have a go? Ooh, pushing him round the right hander as we head into the hairpin.
So, we're on the final lap now. Wispy Stone started it. He's quite, look at his lead. 18.7 seconds. Oh, it's Jaff
What's happened
Push
to
his
Arndt?
button round into the tunnel.
Arndt has got wing damage and is now behind fast scoped.
Oh no.
So more fresh
Shame,
air
Arndt
for
was
Big
doing
G.
very well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for Arndt. I didn't see what happened. Looking at where he was on the track, potentially he's either hit the barrier on the right, coming out of the swimming pool, perhaps. Sorry, out of the tunnel, perhaps.
Can
Again, I'm sure we'll find out.
get this done on button. This is your last opportunity, your last chance.
A yellow flag. There is an AlphaTauri, I think, going slowly somewhere.
It's not Ellis, is it?
I
No.
think it's Ellis. It's Ellis.
Is it?
Redmond's on the back of Ellis.
Ooh.
Ellis going really slow at the
13
moment.
points. Yes, yeah, it is.
He's had another issue.
And fast scoped on Big G. Oh, they were side by side going into the hairpin. Oh, that was very, very close. they were banging into each other.
Redmond going up the inside in the tunnel. This is bold.
Ooh.
Now, we don't know the penalty situation, but given how much time Ellis is
Wispy
losing...
wins. Wispy wins the race.
Oh, sorry, Wispy.
He's so far ahead, we didn't even realise he's won it by 21 seconds. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable drive.
Wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Dame Zero. Oh! Dame nearly loses out of the final corner.
Go, Dame, go.
Wow. Every time I commentate on you, Dame, you give me a bloody
Dame.
heart attack.
The last lap. Oh my god.
And he was in second place the last time I did that.
Big G.
Redmond
he close
is going
enough?
to finish ahead of
got
Ellis. Redmond
the-
beats Ellis
yeah.
despite the penalty. Arndt, the 5-second penalty,
It's just
which may
Redmond.
or may not get
Four.
removed. Cracking
Great
drive from
drive from
Redmond, actually.
Redmond. Up
That.
7 places.
Let's go on. Where is it?
Prove it's finishing.
Collision change, there
No
we go.
front wing.
But the good thing is he is finishing. Despite being 11th place,
Oh, yeah,
he
definitely.
finished the race.
And he hasn't got any penalties. Fair play to him for that, to be fair.
So as we look at the positions, so looking at, I mean, after all the drama and all the position changes, the top 3 are as they were in qualifying.
Yep, exactly.
So
as they
Wispy
were.
Stone,
Yeah.
Redmond, take that in the chat. Cracking race, Redmond. Absolutely cracking race. From there, Kazi Wazzy in the chat. Great race, Wispy. It was stunning drive from Wispy Stone. Controlled it from the get-go. His restarts were on point every time he pulled a second on Dame. Immediately got the gap. Yeah, Ellis so unlucky was. I mean, I can only put it down to those inters just dying at the end, and he just didn't have the grip.
Yes,
And
yep.
I can only guess that's what happened with him, because other than that, he was inch perfect for the majority of the race, even in his overtakes.
Yeah, I think he
so
just
do a quick-
dropped off Dame, and then once recoil was onto him, there was no catching back up. I think there was only one thing that was going to happen.
Yeah. So once I get I'll go run down the results, and then we'll see who we can get in for an interview. We'll probably get. I'd like to speak to the winner and whoever our driver of the day is. So we'll have a chat about it in a second. So.
Yeah.
Wispy Stone wins the race and gets the fastest lap, got pole and led every lap. If that's not a Grand Slam, I don't know what is. Wispy Stone, you are our Division 4 victor at Monaco. 7 winners in 7 races. 2 weeks' time we have Baku.
Yeah.
Recoil hasn't won yet, but I believe he's still the championship leader. So consistency is the key.
Yep.
But can he make it 8 different winners in 8? Or will we see our first multiple winner? Hopefully we'll have Jezza back with you in the comms box for that, but we'll do a quick rundown. So Wispy Stone first. Dame Zero picks up 2nd place with a solid defensive splay under huge amounts of pressure from Ellis. Recoil picks up 3rd after Ellis's damage, and Redmond, cracking drive to get up to 4th. Started P11 on the grid. Brilliant drive from Redmond. Ellis pulled off some stunning overtakes, just looked like he ran out of tyres at the end. Let me just go back to make sure I get all the positions on the stream.
It's alright, I've got screenshots of it.
Oh, okay. Arnt's P6, Big G 7th, Fasco 8th.
Yep.
Then we had Jaffmaster Flash in 9th, and Button picked up the final point. Plenty of excursions. Who is your driver of the day, Mr. Speedy?
I would say one of 2 people. either Wispy, he absolutely faultless drive, just had pace way quicker than anyone else. I absolutely can't fault him. Restarts were perfect. He just pulled away. That, or I'd say Ellis for just making moves, just getting through the field. I think he had great pace as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely get Wispy in. Hopefully still in the thing so I can view gamer card, invite to party. Oh, that's Ellis I've gone, sorry. So he's getting an interview whether he likes it or not then. Oh no, it was Wispy that I invited.
Hello.
Hello.
See.
Is that,
And
wait,
then
was
I'm
that a
also,
Grand
'cause
Slam?
I've never spoken to him, I want Redman in because he's my driver of the day. And
Oh my god.
party.
Oh my god.
Who have we got in then? So guys, just make sure your audio is included. We've got Wispy
Yeah,
Stone
yeah,
in at the
okay.
moment.
I just
Ellis
did
is
it.
just joining. And hopefully we can get Redman in. Sorry, McLaren drivers, I'm ignoring you. You both had a cracking drive, but I just don't want to talk to you if I'm being honest. So we've got Ellis, I've invited Redman.
Oh my god, that was a race.
We'll see if he can join. If not, then we'll start talking initially. So, Mr. Wispy,
Yeah.
I believe you led every lap. Pole,
Oh,
win
fastest
every
lap.
lap.
Fastest lap.
Fastest lap.
Grand
That is
Slam.
the Grand Slam. Tell us about your race.
No, I don't know what to say, man. That was, to be honest, that was one of the best races I've ever done. Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
it was controlled from the start. I mean,
I mean,
Speedy was saying it in the stream. I mean, it was just outstanding,
It was
that drive.
faultless.
It was
Yeah.
you just don't know
Really was.
how much aquaplaning was happening for me. Like on the opening lap, my tyres were still so cold, and under safety cars, I couldn't get any heat into my tyres. Oh my god!
But your restarts were perfect. Like
thank you.
every
Th-
every
those
time.
are those are the first restarts I've done in league as well.
Keep doing it like that.
Oh no, I'm so happy. So happy.
Yeah.
Monaco, wet, and a Grand Slam from our first win in ERN.
Absolutely brilliant.
not bad. Yeah, and you're our 7th different winner in 7 races. I mean, this division is just... I mean, I want to say it's nuts, but it's the most entertaining and exciting division to watch because you just don't know who's going to win the race.
I was just watching the delta between Dame, Ellis, and Recoil. I just want to see
Yeah.
the battle. It looked amazing
Yeah.
on delta.
So easy, you had time to check the race.
It was Schumacher-esque, stopped off for a coffee, stopped,
Yeah.
came back out. Yeah, they're still behind, it's fine. I'll watch the screen, see how they're getting on.
I got.
Yeah.
It was a good race for me. I loved it.
Well, we do head for a 2-week break now. We've got Baku in 2 weeks. What are your thoughts on Azerbaijan?
I don't like it, but it's because the castle session. It's horrible for me. I feel like as long as I don't mess up, I can do well again.
100%.
Yeah, well, I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll see you near the front again. The championship battle has really heated up thanks to that win. Yourself,
I'm only a couple
Recoil,
points
and
off Recoil now, aren't I?
yeah, and Dame, of course, finished ahead of Recoil as well. So the U3 now really close, and Ellis I don't think is that far off either.
Recoil tried to play
we'll
mind
have to
games
check.
before the race.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat. It didn't. You were steely-eyed, didn't let him put you off, but no, cracking drive there.
Yeah.
Move on to Ellis, who I think Ellis was Speedy's driver of the day because you pulled off some incredible overtakes. We thought you were going to get Dame on numerous occasions, but
Yeah.
maybe your tyres just ran out at the end. But yeah, tell us about your race, Ellis.
I only had one shot to do a qualifying lap, and it went well, let's say. Jaff, I was in the part with Jaff. Jaff was not happy at the start. I got
Yeah,
a
we
good
wondered what
start.
happened at the start.
I looked behind me and looks like they went 3 wide behind, and from Jaff, Big G, and the other Red Bull. Yeah, looks like them to go at
Brilliant.
carnage. I did have a little collision with Arndt at turn 1. It was struggling.
Yeah, I saw that.
I had to go into lean and turn overtake off while turning. So yeah, we did have contact, and I decided to give it to him back, and then he just went straight on that turn one on the safety car. The most embarrassing moment happened on the safety car. Mum came in, had to let go of analog stick at the hairpin, went straight in. Wall. Had to pit on
From the sounds of it, a lot of you drivers are saying Monaco was too easy. You've had time to do a lot of other things while racing around the toughest track. I think Codemasters need to make the track a bit harder.
No, it was fine. To be fair, it is my favourite track as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we saw some cracking overtakes. We thought, literally, we were wondering how soon you were going to make an attempt on Damon. As soon as the safety car came in, we thought you were going to make it at that point.
Every lap, you were right up.
It was so tough. The only chance I could overtake him was he went like half slow through the tunnel, and I just like shift 2 gears up before approaching the tunnel corner, and then just randomly he just gained speed again. Same with the start and finish straight. Yeah, and also after turn 1.
Yeah, I would say he had
driving
like
smart, wasn't he?
100% ERS. You had like 20, so yeah, that was never going to be easy.
No.
Yeah, you can say what you like about Dave. He listens to this and we get away with it, so it's fine. He's recovered from his broken ribs. He can breathe again now.
Ribs 0.
So that's probably what helped him.
Yeah.
The fact he could breathe, but he might be on the floor crippled again because
maybe
he struggles. He's getting old now, bless him.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, but cracking race, Alice. Moving on to Mr. Redman. I'm fairly new to commentating, and it's the first time I've ever interviewed you. I've been in the party a few times, but now I get to ask you some questions. P11 on the start. You and my pick for driver of the day.
Cheers, Paul.
Finished P4. Were you expecting to be P4 by the end of the race, or yeah?
No.
Tell us about your race.
Qualifying was a bit of a disaster. About 8 tenths off what I know I can do. Obviously, it's my 3rd time this week round Monaco.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to see the rain come out, if I'm honest with you. As you know, I like a wet race. And then I think first corner, 2 Red Bulls collided, so obviously snuck through them. And then just settled down behind my teammate Big G. Obviously we're in party together, so we're talking, trying to keep it about a second between us. And then I had, I think it was a Haas behind me for about 16 laps. Just try to defend it as best as I could. I knew if I kept it, got better traction out of tunnel, and final, obviously pit straight, I'd be all right. Safety car come out, hit the wall on way in, took my wing off, which I'm a bit annoyed about. And then just settled down behind G again. And then they let me through. Pulled about 5-6 seconds gap, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Ellis, about 14 seconds in front of me, down to about 5-6 seconds. So I'd just like to say thanks to him for not fighting me going through the tunnel. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we saw that one.
And then it was just a case of I had like half a lap to pull 3 seconds on him. Because obviously he had a penalty and he didn't. But no, it felt like a win, if I'm honest with you. Enjoyed it. I think I had a few results or incidents go against me, should I say, which I thought were a bit unfair, but we'll leave it there.
Yeah, you've had your fair share of bad luck, shall we say, since you've joined ERN, but it's finally come good.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it. I forgot
to ask Ellis this question as well, but to you and Ellis, Baku in 2 weeks' time. Do you like Baku? Do you hate Baku? Do you like the castle? Do you want to stop for a brew like you did in this race? It's too easy, or?
I don't mind the track. I just don't like the castle.
Yeah.
That's
God.
Yeah.
It's a nice, easy track apart from the castle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't mind. I don't like it, to be fair.
That's where I retired last time in an league race.
Oh, so
I
positive vibes. Just
turned
in positive
early.
vibes.
It was unrealistic. I was in the afternoon realistic, and I just turned early for some reason. Hit it, retired.
Easily done.
I'm stupid at the moment. Yep.
Oh yeah, and after it. Oh yeah, my teammate.
Speedy,
was
got anything else
in
to
that
add?
race.
Not really. Baku 2 weeks time. Have a little break. Have a little rest up. practice for Baku, and then we'll be back there.
Yeah, definitely. So well done to all our podium sitters. Like I said, we had the other two McLarens on the podium. We just don't like talking to them, so
Yeah.
we'll let them go. They can go off and talk to each other. But no, we've got a 2-week break now, as Speedy just mentioned.
Oh, good.
Baku is where we are at next, so you can all recover from the chaos of Monaco. Just want to thank every single driver this week. I think the majority of drivers have donned their black helmets.
Yeah.
A lot have had the number 78. We said it at the start, or I tried to say it at the start, but I muted myself. When you hear it back, you'll find the first 14 minutes is just Speedy. But yeah, thank you to everybody for the support and the respect and the love they've shown towards ERN Menage and his family, because as you know, he lost his father, and it is a family here at ERN. So yeah, massive thanks to every driver for doing that for him.
And, then,
and we will see you all.
Is there a charity race organised at all, or?
We could probably arrange something. Obviously we've got a week break now, so we do the Friday night social races. So I think Crowding arranges those. So if Crowding is listening in, or if someone wants to drop Crowding a message, then he could possibly do something next Friday. See if we can get a few drivers to race for Menage. But other than that, I have been ERN Massey, along with Mr. ERN Speedy. Hopefully you'll have Jezza back next time in Baku. Thank you all for joining.
No, it's been a pleasure. Catch you later, Massey.
See you later.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.